Hi everyone, so in today's video I'm going to be doing another Draw This Again. I was kind of hesitant to do another one. I know I say this every single time, but you guys have been requesting that I do a traditional Draw This Again, because all the Draw This Again videos that I've made recently have been digital ones, and it's been a very long time since I've done a traditional one. And I believe I started out doing the traditional ones on my channel in the first place, so it's kind of nice to kind of like go, not back to my roots, but you know what I mean. Just go back to doing that, and I do kind of miss doing just traditional art in general. I've spent a lot of time doing digital art lately, and it's nice to break away from that sometimes. But the issue was that I was a bit rusty, so that's why this drawing isn't really one of my best, but I do think there is an obvious improvement, whether it be just from the style of the drawing to the colouring of it and everything. I do not like the kind of like oversaturated feeling I get from the first drawing. I feel like where I went wrong, especially one of the many things where I went wrong, was that the lines are so thick, and already if you're using a black outline instead of a coloured line art, you're already going to take away from any kind of shading or dimensionality you add to the drawing already. So by not having coloured line art and then by having black lines that thick, it really does take away from any colouring or shading in the drawing, and it does make it look really cartoony, which is fine if that's what you're going for, but I personally don't think how I executed it in the first drawing was particularly well done. So in the second drawing I tried to do much thinner lines. I might say a little bit too thin in some areas, but it was just kind of like an attempt of doing the complete opposite this time around, because the thing I like about these Draw This Again videos is that I can do a completely different method of drawing the same image, and it's just a really cool learning process really. And I feel like something I haven't really done so much before with these kind of videos is actually properly talk you through what I didn't like about the first drawings and what I like about the new one, and talk you through what I've actually changed, and also some tips and advice. And also I think I might actually start drawing some of your drawings again, so doing this kind of same format of a drawing video, but instead you guys send me your drawings and I'll redraw them and give you guys critiques and stuff. And I've had loads of requests to do that, so I'm hopefully going to open that up soon. Also, before I get any further into the video, I do want to just add that I will be picking the winners for the Huion giveaway today, and if you haven't seen that video yet, make sure you go over to watch that ASAP, like as soon as possible, so you can be entered into the giveaway, because I posted that last week, and it's on my channel. And if you want to take part in the tablet giveaway and get a tablet sent to you from Huion for free, make sure you go check it out, and I will be picking the winners literally today. So if you did enter, just keep a lookout, because you'll get a reply from me if you did win the giveaway. So that's that, and back onto this video. Yeah, I really didn't like how oversaturated the first drawing feels, because especially with the coat, it felt a very like orangey brown, to the point where it just looked a little bit ridiculous in my opinion. So in the newer drawing, I did go for a more like tanned colour of the coat, a little bit less saturated, just to go for a bit more realism. The one thing I do regret about the newer drawing is the fact that I feel like the hair looks a little bit too oversaturated, but that wasn't so much a problem with the colours that I picked out. It's just I have limited Copic blues for some reason, so because I was using Copics and Prismacolors, and all the colours I have are quite saturated, which is great because they're really saturated and vibrant, but sometimes you need the less saturated colours in a drawing, so I will have to try and get some more markers soon, I think. But other than that, I really did enjoy doing this, and it was really cool to see like some of the big differences. Definitely facially, in terms of style, I think it has changed obviously a lot. And the thing I don't like about the first drawing is that it's kind of hard to see what angle the face is meant to be at. The way the cheek is kind of like extruding, and the way the nose is angled kind of gives you the feel that she's kind of turned her face in like a 3/4 view, but everything else about the drawing isn't telling me that. For example, the mouth, the chin, the eyebrows and the eyes. Surely if she was turned a bit to the side, her nose would be obscuring her eye a little bit, and that's just not happening because I didn't really have too much of an understanding of perspective. So in the newer drawing, I decided to just keep it simple, keep her face on. And I changed up the expression. I made it very, very subtle. It's a very subtle expression. She's just looking to the side. You could see it as worry, or she's blushing, or it's just nervousness. It can be, I like that it can be interpreted as different things. And I'm not really sure what the first one is meant to be either, but I do not like the fact that the eyes look like they're looking kind of in different directions a little bit, because the one on the right is really far to the side, but the one on the left, the iris is in the middle. It's just a very confusing look, and the whole style, the whole way I've drawn that face, I just really don't like it, to be honest, and I don't really like how I did the nose. So I'm glad that I've changed up in the newer one. I feel like it looks kind of more realistic, but as always, I'm not aiming for realism. It's just the way that my art style's moved in. I've kind of tended to favour drawing small eyes, and yeah, kind of making just the eyes smaller than I used to, and trying to fix the whole chin situation, because I know a little while ago I tend to like keep drawing chins really, really small, and I think I have begun to work on this pretty well. And I noticed that in the first drawing she seemed to have quite a long face, so I tried to keep that in the newer one. And yeah, I really enjoyed doing that. Another thing I want to talk to you guys about is the fact that it is Christmas soon, and that makes me so excited, because I love Christmas and I love just all things Christmassy, and I refuse to play Christmas music yet. I know I keep hearing it in places, but I feel like it's just wrong. I feel like I cannot officially play Christmas music until like December 1st. It just doesn't feel right to me, and this is coming from someone who loves Christmas and is just wanting to play Christmas music, but it doesn't feel right until then, because I don't know, I just can't listen to it now. I've got to prepare myself, and I don't want to like get sick of the Christmas music before it's even Christmas, you know what I mean? But I definitely will be playing a lot of Michael Bublé stuff. I love all his covers of like Christmas songs. Let me know what your guys' favourite Christmas song is in the comments below, because I'd be interested to find out. I'm also interested to see if anyone's actually watched this far, because I do tend to ramble on a bit, and I sometimes just think, is anyone even going to be listening to this part? So like I said, this definitely isn't one of my best drawings. I think I could have tried a lot better, a lot harder even. I could have tried a lot harder on it. I don't like the simplicity of the first drawing, and in turn of the second drawing. There's nothing really going on. Even though I tried to keep her expression subtle, it just kind of made the piece a little bit boring. I don't feel like there's much going on. There could have been some kind of environmental impact. I could have drawn people in the background, but I didn't have much time, unfortunately. I have a lot of schoolwork at the moment, but it's not an excuse for me to slack off per se. So I do want to always be making the best kind of content for you guys. So I do kind of regret how this came out. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but I do think I at least did improve a little bit. So I'm happy about that factor. I also don't like the colours that were just used. I really wish the hair was a different colour, because I feel like I'd like it a bit more. And I didn't like the hair of the first one, and of the second one. I just don't really like how I drew it. I feel like I could have changed up the hairstyle, but I didn't want to change it up too much. So that is all I could do really with this kind of drawing. But I did really enjoy doing a draw this again that was traditional. I will do another one soon, hopefully, so let me know if you guys want to see another one like this, because it was a lot of fun. One final note I want to add is that I know that the video was kind of like a weird colouring, this whole video. I had a bit of issue with lighting this time I was filming, so it's been a bit hard to colour correct it in my editor, and it's a bit dim, so hopefully the footage wasn't too bad. Bye guys!